Well, good morning. It's 9:10 a.m. Wednesday, September the 13th, and that's Pacific time, so 10 after 12 Eastern time. Just been filled long here at 59.95 and a half right in here. This is a 2-minute chart of the September Nasdaq contract. So good rally here early in the day, as you can see. I went up and tested the rally. We had a good rally here yesterday, late yesterday. It peaked out here, so we tested that early in the day, backed off, kind of went sideways for a bit. Couldn't make the new high here, so then we sold off. But as you can see, the sell-off in here just came down to the support area, as it shows by the software. Came back up, tested the known resistance, sold back off again, but nowhere near a new low compared to this. And it was a good red selling bar too, and it quickly had its high taken out. So it appears to me that the buyers are trying to get back in charge here, and so gone ahead and gotten long here near the top of this magenta bar. So I'm going to go ahead and place a stop just below that. The low of this one here is at 93, so I'm going to put the sell stop at 92. I'm also going to put a sell limit in a little bit above the market. I suspect it's going to get up into this area as sort of the first objective. We're long from 95 and a half. I'm going to put it at 1.5, 6,001 and a half to sell to. So that's really the lay of the land at the moment. Go ahead and pause the recording and go ahead and I'll pick it back up as the market dictates. Okay, just resuming the recording. Market is moving up, almost hitting our first objective here. It's now 9:34. Been in the trade about a half an hour, so we're going to go ahead and raise the stop just below this last dip right here. That dip was at 97.25. I'll put it at 96. I'll put it at 96.50. That's fine for now. Probably, hopefully, get filled here in a moment, and I'll reduced or make an adjustment on the amount of the contracts there on that sell stop anyway. So just wanted to bring you up to date on that. You can see here it's just give us a little bit more room. So that's it for right now. I'll go, okay, we just got filled on that right there. So I'll go ahead and make an adjustment here on the quantity down to 2 contracts here. And I'll leave it right there. This low here is at yeah, it's at 97.50, so I'll leave that. It's actually 97.50. Okay, so the stop's at 96.50. We have a stop in here that protects 1 point. So I'll put it on pause and we'll pick it up as the market dictates. Okay, restarting the recording again here. We've had a little dip. That's just 9:40 now, so in the trade about 40 minutes. So we've had this little dip here. So I'm going to make an adjustment on the stop because of that. The low on that is at 99.25, so 98.25 is where I'm going to bring the stop up to. We do have our sell limit, of course, up here at 60.0450. So we're getting fairly close to it, so hopefully we'll hit that, but we've at least locked in about 3 points here on the I'll move this marker here on our second half of our position. So that's it for the moment, and once again I'll go ahead and pause the recording. Okay, restarting the recording here just a minute or two later. It's now 9:44. We just got filled a moment ago on our second objective. So we do have an aggressive bar right here, this green bar. You can see the low of it right here is at 6,002.25. So I'll bring the stop up to 6,001.25, and I also need to adjust the quantity on that down to 1 because we have now sold 3 of the 4 contracts we started with. Started with 4 here, sold 2 here, sold 1 here, and so we've got 1 left. So that's it for the moment. I'll go ahead and pause the recording and pick it back up. We'll just do a trailing stop on this last contract. So I'll go, whoops, I should make an adjustment on this stop right here, the marker. There we go. So that's it for the moment. I'll go ahead and pause the recording and pick it up as the market dictates. Okay, I just restarted the recording again. We've got a green bar here, as you can see, which is the middle of our 3 aggressive bars on the buy side, so good aggression here. And you can see the low of this green bar here is at 63.25. So I'll raise the stop to not 63, but 6003, 6002.25. Yeah, 6003.25. So the stop's at 6002.25. And I will go ahead and move the marker there as well. So locking at approximately 7 points on the final contract here. So things are looking good, continuing to rally, which is what we want to see. So once again, I'll go ahead and pause the recording and pick it up when needed. Okay, just want to resume the recording here. We just got stopped a moment ago, a couple of bars ago at 62. So we made 6 3/4, 60.0225. So 6 3/4 on that. So trade worked out well. It's at 9:56, so it was roughly an hour-long trade. You can see this was our entry here. So we made 6 points on the first 2 contracts, 8 points on the third contract, and 6 3/4 points on the final contract. So first contract, or first objective I should say, was 6, so that was 12 points there. Made another 8 on this one, so that's 20, and then 6 3/4 here, so 26 3/4. That works out to about 520 plus 15, so $535 on that trade. So it worked out quite nicely. If you have any questions or comments on how we do any of this, just reach us at info@daytradethemarkets. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.